This week's episode of the HackCollege podcast is sponsored by Radar.net and Impressor.
We're not spaced evenly.
Yeah, we're not. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the HackCollege podcast. The HackCollege podcast is a supplement to HackCollege.com, a life hacking blog for and by college students. I am Kelly Sutton.
And I'm Chris Lozinski.
How is everybody doing this fine Saturday night or Monday morning?
Why do you always wear the? Why don't you ever make me wear the taped one?
Nope. It's the 21st.
We're recording on the 21st.
Altruistic.
During the entire last 5 minutes. Sorry. Okay. Go back to regular things.
First day of summer.
So today's the first day of summer. It is.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah,
it's been hotter than fuck.
It has been hotter than balls in San Francisco.
Corona.
Yes, with lime.
With lime, and I squeezed the lime right into my Corona.
I was while we
out there.
While we were Chris has a lime floating in his Corona and a lime on his
there's a little fleck of lime got on my lip.
Oh my god.
I was an idiot and opened this because I was gonna push the lime in when we started rolling.
You just wanted to have this picturesque bottle.
Yeah. See ya at Lozinski on Twitter, at Kelly Sutton on Twitter.
Check us out. Follow
careless
us.
reason.
And of course I backed up into
you
it.
can friend us on Facebook if you
Thankfully,
want.
It missed all of their microphone body thing.
Shut the fuck up.
Computer, a hard drive, lots of other things sitting on the computer.
Yeah, many things that could just short out.
As the little microphone.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Thanks for watching the HackCollege podcast, which is about the HackCollege blog at times. Yes. And here was a post that Kelly would like to introduce.
Yes. So earlier this week, I wrote a post. Can I have your Swiss Army knife there?
Yeah.
Earlier this week, I wrote a post called "Summer Internships: Making the Most,"
which is like a way of putting that phrase vaguely so that it'll SEO
on Google
for any making the most could work for making the most of it, or what else could it could making the most money, making the just anything that says making the most.
But also summer internships is a pretty it's a pretty search for keyword, and it's really awkward to say you could say making the most out of summer internships.
This is interesting though. This is interesting to bring it up. We have done very minor, I think not very conniving SEO.
No.
It's usually if we have a post that we see is doing really well with SEO, we'll amplify it. What's wrong?
Jesus. Going from Corona to Stella was not... Oh, that tastes...
Anyway, for those that don't know, SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization, which means that you alter content, you alter links, you alter titles and things like that, and pictures and such to change your rankings on search websites.
Yeah.
So we don't do that because we think it's fucked up, but sometimes we do.
I mean, we do it to a minor extent.
The other argument would be that it makes the content more accessible to appropriate people.
Yes.
But then the other argument against that is that you're just marketing your content and not caring about the content itself, but about how it markets.
It's like the blog version of selling out.
You've seen, there are blogs out there, what's the guy's name? That are just meant to SEO really well, and aren't the content suffers horridly because the person is just trying to drop keywords and stuff.
Yeah, it's weird. And the people who SEO really well, their content is just sometimes it's in fragmented sentences, and it's just what's going on? So anyway.
But the thing that I thought was interesting was that I never thought about this really vapid version of writing until the other night when we were hanging out with a girl who's interning with a blogging company, and her job is just to write. They just give her a pile of keywords, and it's write something that uses all these keywords.
Yeah, she works for
that's really fucked up. She works for a city search type
company
that owns a bunch of, this new term that we're hearing all the time now, geodomains. Which would be if you owned sanfrancisco.com, for instance, or cleveland.com. That would be a geodomain, I guess. Is that, see if that's on Wikipedia as an actual term, but she threw that around like it was...
Yeah, but anyway, like it was just. Oh wait, what was it? Oh, so like so she's.
It's on there, dude.
Oh, that's
it is. Damn, I feel like an idiot.
Yeah, we're not as nerdy as.
I should have known.
As possible, yeah. Quote, examples of geodomains are Atlanta.com, LosAngeles.com, Texas.com, and Memphis.org.
So she waits for some of those. And
that's really weird that like you're given like keywords and it's just like make something sensible out of like these piles
don't even
of
care
phrases.
what you write. Don't even like we're not even give you a topic. We're just gonna give you marketable crap. Like here's a Coke can. Write something. Okay.
Write something. Yeah. Anyway, so this post that I wrote, making the most out of summer internships, just typical like how to make the most out of a summer internship. So a few things that I included were do everything and get involved in as much as you can. Work more than you're expected to, obviously. Get to know your fellow interns because chances are you're going to be working among them when you graduate, not directly with your boss, right?
Kelly knows what's coming. He knows what's coming. He knows that my SmackDown.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say that. Like
because I put a malicious post.
Yeah.
A comment on that.
And then the last one was don't get burned out, which this sounds so stupid, but and I wouldn't think you would get burned out at Revision 3, but it's just like, I mean, it's possible wherever you are to get burned out. So to unburn myself
I would say just under no circumstances don't ever get burned out.
And like the way
Kelly'd
the
like
way
to tell you that specifically with internships, don't get burned out. Which I mean, that's a good point though, because it is a particular situation where you get more likely to get burned out, possibly.
Yeah. I mean,
hopefully you're doing something you like more, so it's not as apt to get burned out-ish.
Yeah. So we saw The Incredible Hulk the other night to unburn ourselves.
Yeah, we did.
That's why I saw it. I don't know why you saw it. But.
I'm going to do something on this phone real quick.
So, well, while you're doing something on that phone, you are unable to smack.
Oh, no, I'm going to smack you.
Okay. All
right, here we go.
Smack it.
I was getting ready to smack something else down with this phone. But,
okay.
See?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, but anyways, I was going to, we meant to time the segments. Sometimes we time the segments so that we don't take however fucking 10 minutes we've taken so far to say shit. Well, basically, I think this was a very small company-minded post, Kelly.
It was.
Because all he was thinking about was his case study of working at Revision 3. It's like, I think, for instance, doing everything, if you got, like, for instance, like, an internship on any movie anywhere,
you'd be fucked.
You couldn't do that. Like, it's not just, like, pie in the sky. This was Kelly's retort, was, like, if you happen to get an NBC. I would say that, like, even like in a more business, less creative setting, I would say don't. I would say do as talk when talked to, do as you're told, and maybe try to warm up to people. But like you can like if you overstep your bounds as an intern, you're fucked in a lot of cases. Like you're lucky to have that job. By the same token, Kelly says work 60-hour weeks, log 40. I would say that. In most internships, I would say work overtime beyond like the time that, like for instance, when I've PA'd on jobs, I'm always saying like, because like the accountants worked on weekends, so I was like, hey, can I help you guys out? And there was like one day where I like helped out the accountants for a little bit.
Really?
Just for free. I was just like making copies and shit.
Damn.
But like, well, I mean, you just want to like be as benevolent as possible, I guess. But I would say that if you're working for a movie or something, or anything with a budget, or any like corporation, I think your overman, your boss, would be like, what the fuck? Why aren't you logging all your hours, man? Like, what the hell? Stick it to the man. Like, like the CEO is making like $1 million. I mean, he doesn't even deserve that. So So if you're working at a small company that's got low budgets, maybe you help them out by not logging as many hours as you work. But I would say, in other situations, get to know your fellow interns.